Hi, Clint Coons here with Anderson Business Advisors, and I just want to take a few moments to address how do you find an asset protection attorney or CPA that truly understands your business? Because I can tell you, I get this question a lot. You know, I live in Maryland and I'm trying to find someone, Clint, that understands what it is you do. Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, there are a lot of practitioners out there now and groups that are just entity mills that actually watch this channel. I've heard it firsthand that, you know, the strategies they're using, what they've taught their clients is from watching my videos. And that's great. I'm glad people are getting the information. But first and foremost, if you're looking to set up an asset protection structure with someone, and you're talking to them, make sure that they're a law firm, that they're attorneys and they have CPAs on staff. You don't want to use one of those, you know, asset protection groups or really not a law firm, or they may tell you, oh, we associate with an attorney or we work through an attorney. That's just code to mean this. We have some guy that's an attorney that may or may not have passed the bar, and he sits there in a room. We don't have him do anything because we're just a sales organization, but we'll tell you all the structures that you need. Those types of groups are probably going to lead you down the wrong path and they don't truly understand what you're doing. So first thing is make sure that they're professional, they're a credible organization. Second thing you want to look at, make sure they're real estate investors. You know, I've talked to a lot of professionals before, and when we start talking about real estate investing, they understand the structures you should use, but they don't understand why we're using those structures. And that's really important because when it comes to asset protection planning, you know, there are nuances involved in the different structures we're using because we're looking at, you know, this as a business and where you want to take it. And so we want to make sure that the structures you're creating really help take that business and move it forwards, because sometimes it can't, and it will move it backwards. And so you don't want to, as I refer to, get too focused on one leg of your planning. There's always those three legs. You have asset protection, tax planning, and your business side of what it is you're doing. And if all you're doing is looking at one leg because you don't understand the larger picture, that's never going to work out in your best interest. So you want to make sure that they understand you, and more importantly, ask them if they are a real estate investor. I mean, I'm involved in 100 properties, okay, single family homes, commercial properties across the United States. So this isn't something that, you know, I just dabble in and talk about asset protection. It's stuff that I practice day in and day out. You know, I'm putting deals together. You want to make sure that the professionals you're working with or the organization is doing the same thing, because that's where you're going to get the, you know, relevant advice. Not only accurate, but it's going to be relevant, because this is a changing market. Things change. I mean, working with hard money lenders, for instance, the standards that they were required last year have changed to what they're asking for now. And I see so many people putting together joint venture deals and they think they're going to go to their hard money lender and get this property taken down. And I have to caution them. I said, you know, you can do that, but if you do it the way you're doing it right now, I guarantee you it's not going to work out. So you need to make some tweaks here, because hard money lenders are no longer permitting that, and they're going to kick it back on you. So make sure that they're in the trenches with you and they're figuring it out. And more importantly, make sure you have a comfort level with them, all right? Sit down with them, talk to them. They don't have to necessarily be local, but make sure that you're comfortable working with them and that they're going to be there to support you going forwards. And that it's not going to cost you, you know, every time you pick up the phone, $500 to talk to the attorney. That's extremely important, because what I found in real estate investing is that questions do come up a lot. And many times what people will do is they won't call the attorney, they won't call the CPA to get the advice. They wait until the problem arises and then they call. And what is the number one factor why people don't do it? It's that cost. They know that they pick up the phone, they get the attorney on the other line, they're going to receive a bill for $350, $500, and they're trying to avoid that. So make sure that they have some type of program that will benefit you to give you that comfort level that you can call in and get the relevant advice. So with that, go out there, find success with your real estate investing, and make sure you have a professional on your side that understands exactly what it is you're doing with your real estate investing business.